founder members of walking football in Portugal. One of the main reasons that all the teams that are playing here is due to Chris helping out getting organised. He works for the local newspapers and the local media, and he'd just like to make an announcement.
Thanks, Gary. Welcome, everybody. Especially poignant occasion for us from Albufeira today. But just before I do that, I'd like to say that football is an international language, and for me it's been a special pleasure today because there's someone I played football with 50 years ago who's come over with Brackley Saints. So come out here, Brian, because I just want to say a few words. Now, Brian had a great deal of talent. I was really envious. Now, I'm giving things away here because some of you may... He had a very low back lift, but he could hit a ball like a bloody rocket. You didn't want to get behind it, but he was a lazy bastard. So, excuse the language. He wouldn't run for a ball. You had to give it to him. So, this is well suited to him. But 50 years ago, we were in the team that won promotion from the Surrey Intermediate League. Brian made the same number of appearances as me, but he was the second highest goal scorer, and I managed to dig out the archives, all the figures and facts for that season. So there's a copy for you, Brian. There's that now. What you're all about. But great to see you. When I introduced walking football to the Algarve 2.5 years ago, it was a sort of hit and miss thing. I thought, well, if we get half a dozen turn up, and I cajoled a very good friend of mine to come and play, called Mike Reeford. And Mike was with us, and latterly he couldn't play, but he'd come and collect the subs and everything. And tragically, over Christmas, he was diagnosed with lung cancer and passed away a month ago. Now, my wife and I will be eternally grateful to him, which is a funny thing to say, but we decided we're going to have a full medical, and it transpired. My wife had a tumour on her lung, I got one on my bladder, but they've both been successfully dealt with, touch wood. So I thank Mike for that. Mike, probably his claim to fame was his sterling performances against the Tottenham Hotspur legends who he played a couple of years ago. And as an Arsenal fan, he showed great delight in saving a couple of point blank goals, and we're actually playing them again on this Friday with Ozzy Ardiles and Graham Roberts, etc. So if I could ask you all just to do a minute's applause in memory of Mike, his picture's there, and I think that would be a fitting tribute to a really good guy. Thank you. At tonight's dinner there will be a sort of bucket collection with the money going to cancer charities in the UK and the Oncology Association in the Algarve. So if you'd like to be associated with that, the bucket will be passed around tonight. Thank you very much. Thanks, Gary.
Okay, back to walking, lads. Back to your pitches. Let's go with some football.
All right, yeah.